Hi guys, I just wanted to come on today and just show you what I've been doing. So I recently just did some custom acrylic sets and I got a lot of people asking how I do them. So I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to go in firstly with Pinkarat from the Diamond Acrylic Collection from GLAM and GLITS. So I'm just evenly distributing that all over the nail. And please do excuse my brush, it is not a decent one. I'm waiting for Annabelle to release her new brushes on her website, but it's taken a while. So I've just been using this one, which is just a cheap one. So once I've got quite a thin layer down, but at least enough coverage so that you can't see her natural nail or any imperfections, I'm just going to go in with some holographic paper that you can purchase from Annabelle's website also, and I've just cut that into tiny little slices, and then I'm just going to apply that to the nail. So I'm just applying it with a little bit of a wet acrylic. The acrylic I've just laid is still quite wet, so just laying it on. Oops. These things just don't behave, they just stick to everything you don't want them to stick to. So I'm just picking it up with a bit of acrylic. Try and make sure that this does not go near your sidewalls, free edge or cuticle, because it can lift. I've done it on myself. So just make sure that it's in, marginally in, so it's not causing lifting or separation. So I'm just applying quite a wet bead of my crystal clear. So I'm just making sure that all that holographic paper is not shiny anymore, there's no shine showing through. If there's a little bit, it doesn't always matter, but so I'm just cleaning all the edges up, making sure it's ready to be filed and buffed and top coated. And this is what it looked like afterwards. So now I'm just going in with my CJP Cherry Blossom. This is my favourite pink colour from CJP. I'm just draining the bead out the back, just applying that near the cuticle area and just tapping that into place. Making sure it's flush with cuticle and that it's not going down the side walls or touching any skin. So I'm just going in with the second bead now just to clean up, to make sure that you can't see her natural nail. So I'm just placing that under the nail so that I can get a good grip on the nail for when I do the netting. So I'm just applying a clear to the nail, to the free edge. It needs to be thick enough for the netting to be in place, but not thick enough that you can't cap it afterwards. And then you're going to just wait for the product to go matte. I have just dipped my netting in some clear powder. And I'm going to go in with the middle finger. I'm going to apply Spectra. This is from the Glow collection. So I'm just patting that into place, adding a bit more of a bead, just to make sure that it's full coverage. And then it's a little bit out of focus, I don't know why. I'm just applying my netting to my clear. And then once you release it, you will be left with this nice bumpy nail. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get your colour. You can have colour, glitter, and you're just going to fill all them little gaps in with quite a moderate wet bead. So just tapping that into place. Then just going to go in with another bead and place that midway. So this is First Impression by GLAM and GLITS. This is from the Naked collection. If you've never used GLAM and GLITS before, you will soon realise that you do have to work quite wet with these beads. They are a strength powder also, but I prefer to cap everything that I do, just to make sure that there's a bit of strength and structure there. You can't always make your apexes just with the coloured acrylic. So I'm just patting, patting, patting. And then I'm just going to go back to this nail once it's set, which it isn't. So I'm just going to go to my pinky finger and I'm going to apply First Impressions all over that one. Don't you just hate when you get glitter on your nails when it's not meant to be there? As you can tell, this brush is just absolutely rubbish. If Annabelle doesn't release her soon, I might have to just get an alpha one or something to do, because I've been using this brush for about all the way through the Christmas period. It's absolutely rubbish. I don't even know how I've been able to do nails with it. It's just... And normally I'm not this rough with my brush, but as you can tell, it's just a cheap one that's done me very well through the Christmas period, but it is definitely going in the bin as soon as I get one ordered. You know, when you can tell that your acrylic brush is just absolutely rubbish when just product sticks to it, and I hate it. So I'm just now going in with my file and I'm just perfecting what I've inlaid in that nail, correcting the shape, just getting rid of any bumps and lumps. I will now be adding glitter onto that nail, so I just want it to be a little bit less thick just on that middle area. So I'm just going in with Pinkarat and I'm just making sort of a sidewards fade. So I'm just applying more. Just trying to cover up between the Cherry Blossom CJP colour and the First Impressions colour. I'm just trying to hide a little bit of that. So I'm then just going to go in on the little finger and I'm going to just add a trail of Pinkarat. Oh no, I'm not. Apparently I'm adding more pink. Yeah, I'm just going to add a little bit more pink, but later on I will be doing a trail of Pinkarat. So on this nail, I'm going to add a trail of Pinkarat. So I'm just patting that into place so it's not just a perfect line, it's sort of just sprayed on the nail. So now I'm just going to cap the ones that are completely done in clear. So I'm just taking a ball of CJP crystal glass. I'm just capping that entire nail. So back to the baby finger, I am now going to just add a little trail, nothing like the middle one, just a tiny little bit, just so it don't feel left out. And then I'm going to cap all the rest of that. And I probably won't show you the thumb because it is the exact same as the ring finger on this one, so I thought I'd just show you it on the ring instead of on the thumb. So I'm just going in now and I'm just capping all of them with my CJP crystal glass. Just making sure I'm making my apex with the clear, as the colour doesn't always give me the apex, and if you go too thick with your colour, especially when there's glitter, you can't always file it. So I always add some clear in for filing. So then that's obviously the thumb, but we're not going to do the thumb, so I'm just going to show you these ones. So then we're just going to go in with the top coat. So the top coat I'm using is the Kiara Sky No Wipe top coat, which I love. They also do the wipe top coat, which I have to remove with the cleanse, which is really good if you want to apply pigments or holographic on top or anything that has to be stuck to a sticky top coat. And then comes the nail that I absolutely love. How amazing is that? So then the thumb, like I said, is just the same as a ring finger on these nails, so I'm just applying a top coat on them. And that is the bottle that I've used. So now once they're all out, I've applied some Swarovski crystals on them, waited for them to cool down, and then I've applied my Nourishing oil by Kiara Sky. Look how shiny they are. I love the top coat, I really, really do. So that's it guys, thank you so much for watching. Everything can be purchased on www.nailsbyannabelle.co.uk. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye guys!